Okay, today we're working on the old blue truck. It was running rough today when I was driving it. My son's been driving it all winter. And the first thing I kind of checked for, since it's carbureted, is some of these hoses right here that go into the carburetor. Sometimes they get cracked or maybe a hole gets melted in it. So you want to check to see if pinching any of those or inspecting them makes it run smoother. That didn't seem to be the problem. So what I was able to find is one of the spark plugs I pulled, you can see has quite a bit of corrosion buildup on it, and it also came out wet. The other thing I noticed on it is the cylinder inside of that spark plug is actually off-centered, and so that could have had something to do with it. Here's a brand new spark plug. We're going to gap that one, but you can see that cylinder in the middle is nice and centered. It's very cleaned up. We're going to install that. Pretty easy to do there, self-explanatory, and then we'll fire it up and see if it runs smoother. So as we look on this label under the hood, it shows right there spark plug gap is 0.045 inches. My son's going to work on gapping it with just this simple little gap tool. And you just want the middle of that spark plug arm to be at the 0.045. You're gonna bend it a little bit just to get it to expand a little bit. If you go too far, just tap it on top with the metal. Yep, just like that. Now see where you're at. Right there. That's what you want to do before you install it into the side of your motor. In this case, it's down here. Not too far, not too difficult to get to. We'll install it and let it run. Okay, so we've got the spark plug put back in there with the boot on. You want to push that boot till you hear it and feel it click. It is a little tricky to thread them in sometimes. You know, I have my son feel down there for the hole, and in his words, that's one nasty hole. So he's going to go ahead and fire it up, and let's hear what it sounds like. All right, sounds like it worked. It's a loud motor, but before that spark plug was definitely missing a beat. So take it for a test drive and just make sure it feels like she's running smoother, but it certainly sounds like she is.